First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Atlanta Falcons. The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here in Atlanta. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Cut my team! Cut! Here we go! Here we go! 18 Cardinal!
Daniels starts with a pass. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
18,
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Makes the score Falcons 7, Commanders 0. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
Come on! Hey! 19! Not saying 19! 17! 19 Lions! Trap 60! Trap 60! Go!
On 1st down, Daniels. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Washington.
18, tied in! Cut 19! Cut 19!
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Sinnott, the man in motion. Throwing again. Daniel. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A big play there for Washington. 41 yards. A chance now to make up for that earlier pick 6. They have it first and goal. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they shoved him backwards. Back up to the 3. It's second and goal. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 35 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
And 10 at the 30-yard line.
On second down, Penix. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
The 4-yard line.
Second and inches. And here's Bijan. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
Brings up third down.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
Robinson trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
He was brought down by Dominic Hampton. It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now Penix to throw on second down. And that one incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Let
2-yard line yet again. What can they do on 3rd and goal? 3rd and 2. And Penix. This caught. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
A gain of a yard.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first.
Dragon 60. 2. 79. Go street. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Daniels now on first down. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Nearly got free, but as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
A gain of 6 yards.
Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates. 18. 5 in.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He is out of bounds. Going to mark him at the 24-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Washington. The extra point by Gay is good. The Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. first down with Penix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Penix on third down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Oh, a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Another Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They're right here, and this is Hassan Haskins. The ball comes out. The Commanders come up with it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big play there for Washington. An even 40 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Hey, move it, like this.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
1st down, Washington.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. What a drive.
Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
On for the point after.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders will take a 21-7 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The NFL's active leader in sacks, Von Miller, in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. On 2nd down, here's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Come on. Hey, Dragon 6, 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Run complete to Jalen Lane. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
60 by 19 Lions. 70 Rangers.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
60 Eagles, Cup 19, Cup 19.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
79 Broncos. Panther 11, 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick,
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Down the field, connection made to Mooney. Now whistles. Timeout, 3 seconds left in this 1st half. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. Raheem Morris now will send out the field goal unit. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And they do not cut into the deficit. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Throwing now, Penix on first down. Exiting the pocket right. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's first and 10.
It's a gain of 11. That's good.
Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. From the gun, it's Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected, and they need to hold serve and keep the score right where it is.
Washington first down.
70, Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, trap 60, trap 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
On first down, Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And I think when you look back at the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Open space inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders will extend this third quarter lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll go play action now with Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And he will score. Drake London. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Bradley Pinion set to kickoff.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
snap on first down. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
First down, Washington.
They'll throw with Daniel. He'll let one go down the middle. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play there for Washington. And even 30 yards.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 79 Broncos. Scoop.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll take a shot here for the end zone.
I can tell you from first-hand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats, 60.
Throwing again, Daniel. He'll go right and find his running back. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Washington.
Daniels gonna throw again. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And he's not gonna get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 22 now, here's second and 8. Keep it in the air, here's Daniels. That is brought in at the 10. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. They send a receiver in motion left. A run on first and goal. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Brings up second and goal at the 11-yard line.
Daniels to throw on second down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Third and goal. Third and goal. It's Daniel. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Washington. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders are going to extend their lead.
Falcons, 14.
touchdown. Here's Gay to kick this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. Moving to his right. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a throw.
Throw over the middle, caught by London. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Penix on third down. Pick off by the rookie, Trey Amos. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and he kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
A gain of 9.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone.
At the 34-yard
Back
line.
with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and a yard.
Go! Liking 18.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Hey.
They'll go. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Throwing now, Daniel. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Van Sittett was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
For the Commanders.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pick up of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be 3rd down. From the gun, on 3rd down, here's Penix. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Penix going to throw again. To the right, that's Pitts. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
That's another.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Penix. And good yardage there after the catch will wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back.
And he'll get into the end zone. Kyle hits. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Falcons 21. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Okay, break. Come on. Hey. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. That's to the tight end, Lawrence Cager. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Washington. Daniels now going to look to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second down, it's Daniel. To the right side here, passes caught. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Commanders. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Gay is good. The Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Trey Amos on the coverage.
On the give, it's Robinson. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Commanders 42, Falcons 28.
So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Seven Pirates. Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 11.
On first down, Daniels. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And he will score again. Touchdown, Washington. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders are able to extend the lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Agnew on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
We'll go play action now with Penix. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Frankie Louvu in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
That's caught right side. It's London. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
4 yards. That's good for a Falcons first down. First and 10.
Going now, Penix on first down. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Here we go. 19 target.
Right here with Robinson. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon, good for a first down. First and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and 12 at the 46-yard line.
You're going to go play action with Penix. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Now Penix on third and long. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. He's going to have a Falcons first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Now the lefty panics on 1st down. Headed left, buying time. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Dragon 60. Ready. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air.
Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. And that is the last thing you want to do, Greg. When you have the ball on offense in your hands and the other team gets points, it is 2 with a safety there.
And it's really a rare play in the NFL, Mike. We just don't see it very often. So anytime a defense gets the run off the field celebrating, getting an easy 2 points, they'll take it.
And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. He's going to dial up another deep ball. So a win here on the road for the Commanders. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0.